443
All
Ball
right.
Talk. Moosey, let's kick it off.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Yes, blessed 2024. We're back again. 443 Ball Talk. This is our first episode for the new year. I know you guys missed us, and we're happy to be back. Um, it's a blessing to see, a blessing to live to see another year, fresh new year, fresh start, whichever way you wanna look at it. Whichever you want to set your life. But 443 Ball Talk is grateful for the 2024 because we have a lot of good things in store for you guys this year. And I'm excited to be back because
Excited.
my teams are doing all right. I mean, one of my teams is doing amazing. Shana, welcome back. I would say, earn a 443 Ball Talk. We're not doing a small talk. So,
No
say
small
that here,
talk.
Shana.
Big up yourself, Muzi. I have been dying to be back. Happy New Year to everybody. I know you guys have missed us. A couple persons have been asking, we're going for 443 ball talk. But, as Muzi, I tell everybody on Twitter, say, I was sick for a little while and then I was on vacation, according to Musi, but you don't know, we're not desert, we have the content ready and waiting. It's just a matter of time. So happy to be back, Moosey. What's going on? How the new year looks so far?
Shauna, we're gonna start off in the with the NFL. I must say, the NFL playoffs has been interesting so far.
Mm-hmm.
Some good teams got knocked out, and some underdogs won some games. And right now, My Ravens had the number one record in the AFC, and we
Mm-hmm.
play the Texans on Saturday. I'm not gonna say I'm nervous, but I'm anxious because
Mm-hmm.
the last time we were the number one seed, we got knocked off, and
Mm-hmm.
I really need us to get that monkey off of Bob. But I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this though: this is probably one of the best teams I've seen Baltimore have in forever. You know what I mean? So even though I'm anxious, we just want sleep. I know, say yo, at 4:30 Saturday and the game kick off and the man them get them. They look at the game jitters out the way. It's gonna be very
Mm-hmm.
cool. It's currently very cold here in Baltimore. It's gonna be very cold on Saturday. We had snow 2 days ago. We expect snow tonight into tomorrow. But them say a football weather. Hopefully it's not as bad as it was for the
Yeah.
Kansas City game the other day with Pittsburgh Steelers. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. One game at a time. It's 3 wins, and we have that ring. So hey, go Ravens. That's all I can say for right
Go
now.
go Ravens. I think this is your best chance. You guys, as you said, you guys secured the number one seed in the whole AFC. You benefited from a bye. So, it's just you guys, the offense, the defense, to just go out there and get it done. You say you're playing the Texans, right? Young team, young, upcoming, promising superstar quarterback CJ Stroud. I'm not gonna lie, he looks damn good. He looks confident and stuff, but you guys can use your experience and get the job done. Yeah, so good luck to you, Moosey. If you win, my happy
I
for you. If
appreciate
you
it.
lose, my laugh off of you.
I
You
hope you
know?
guys are listening keenly because Shauna never ever wished me luck. So it's a wonderful knowing that Shauna actually want to see my team win. I'm
New
just
year, new year, new year, new me.
new year, new Shauna. All right, we're loving that so far. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this. Maybe because of all of the controversy with Lamar testing free agency this off season, and the fact that he got that bag, he was paid pretty well. He came this
Mm-hmm.
season and showed out. Um, but one thing I admire mostly about Lamar this season, you can see the growth and maturity in his in his pressers, in after game interviews. I love the fact that he has remained humble after each win. Every time the media personnel would try to hype him up and give him all these crazy accolades and credit and boost him, stroke him ego, he has always remained humble. And I've admired it because you know how sports is. once you put something out in the universe, that same recording can be used against you. And the fact that he's been
True.
graceful in his wins this season, like he's been out there like embarrassing teams this season, and then it's just another game. It means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And the words that he used, and I quote, "We're just trying to make it to February. We're just trying to make it to February, and God's willing, Ravens gonna make it to February and lift that bring somebody trophy in Vegas."
Hey, hey, you know, Una make it to February. Cowboys.
Oh man, how about them? How about them? They
How
go,
about them Cowboys, huh?
Shauna.
Undefeated.
Cowboy, all right. Cowboy is like Liverpool for me. Me just can't stand Cowboys, and me can't stand them owner. Anyway, we not talk about no more about the NFL. I'm confident. Ravens, you see, Ravens this weekend. Come on, let's get this win.
Me
Anyway,
like your background. Me like your background,
background,
Moose.
you like my
New
background? You see
year,
that?
new you.
The great step
New
over
year,
here,
new
so yeah, the
background.
Ravens over
Yeah,
here, so Man United up top. All right, that's the 40. So,
yeah,
Shauna,
yeah.
um, we're going to European football. Currently, um, Premier League, the Premier League schedule is kind of weird. I've never seen anything
Weird.
like this before, and I've been following the league. Yeah, the great of my show. Yeah, a long time I follow the league. I've been following the Premier League as long as it's been in existence, right? And I've never seen a January schedule like this. We play FA Cup, then you see a couple teams play Premier League, then you see nobody play. Then it's all over the place. It's almost like they fix the schedule to benefit the teams that have players playing in the Afghan and the Asian Cup. I must say, Shauna, speaking of Afghan and Asian Cup, Shauna,
Mm-hmm.
me no like when me see I gone over the motherland. Me no like I gone over in Ivory Coast. Me no like it, Shauna.
Hey,
Shauna,
Moose.
you know me love
I've
Shauna.
not. Yeah, yeah.
You know me
Moose.
love football, Shauna. Me love
Yeah,
football. I mean, I try my hardest to watch some
yeah.
of these games. No disrespect to the Africans in the Afghan plane, but let's be real. The standard has been so poor. The fields
Mm-hmm.
look excellent, but the standard of play has
Oh
been
my God.
poor. Like I watched Nigeria and Ivory Coast play today. That was a good game. And then Ghana, Ghana play earlier today against Salah. Salah picked up an injury, but I saw two good games today. But a lot of those players are prominently playing all over Europe. But overall, from a lot of the excuse me, a lot of the first round games, very painful to watch. And I've made a vow, even though I'll peek in here and there because I have the apps that carry the games. I'm peeking on the games, but for the most part, I'm being serious now. I don't think I'll start taking it serious until the quarters. Some of the highlights that I've seen and some of the games that I've watched live, Shana, very painful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Very painful. So no disrespect to the Afghan, but
yeah.
we
And I
need
need for pull up on the socks. Make
yeah,
it,
pull up
make
on
it, make it interesting.
the
But
you know,
I'll definitely be tuning in. Like maybe quarterfinals, semifinals. But I've been seeing like couple highlights. Couple plays, and oh my God, that's all I can say. Yeah.
all right. Speaking of which, we're gonna I just want to well, like I said mentioned before. We had the FA Cup was going on pretty recently. Um, Arsenal got dumped out of the FA Cup, so that was labeled as the Arsenal Trophy. It kind of disappointed to see Arsenal get knocked out so early, but it was a tough tie. They had Liverpool at home, but Liverpool didn't play their best team. And if I was a gambling man, I would have had my money on Arsenal knocking Liverpool out at home. But unfortunately, Arsenal pooped the bed and Liverpool end up winning. Shauna, what do you have to
Yeah.
say on that game?
Oh boy. So we went to Anfield a couple weeks ago, and we were able to escape with a point. So even though I wanted us to go to Anfield, being in a title race, go up there and show them that we're serious this year. What happened last year not happen again. And honestly, I didn't really feel bad about getting that point because it's never easy going to Anfield to get 3 points. They're undefeated at Anfield for a reason. So,
Correct.
FA Cup draw, I'm like, yeah, we're at the Emirates Stadium, Musi. Man, I say, all right, we must can go to the next round, There Salah is off for AFCON. Van Dijk was feeling sick. They weren't playing their big dogs. I mean, they still fielded a decent team, but it wasn't like their strongest team, and we fielded our strongest team. So it's not like we were pushing the cup aside or anything. So I'm like, all right, then we're supposed to at least can go in there, get even a 2-1 win, 2-0 win, 1-0 win, whatever. And of course, Arsenal proceeded to disappoint me as they have been doing for all of my life. But the same thing that has been happening for the last couple of weeks carried over into this game versus Liverpool, this FA Cup game. We just cannot finish. We shit the bed in front of goal. We keep shitting the bed, shit in the bed. We get this chance, we get that chance, we fluff it, and then at the end of the day, we give up a little idiot goal, and then Liverpool just capitalize. So as far as I see it, Moose, if something is not working, this coach, I don't see this coach. This manager is not my manager, by the way. Their manager, Arsenal's manager. It's not my manager. I don't see him. There's no plan B. We have been struggling the last couple of weeks, right, Musi, with finishing and tactics and whatever. And you don't even see him try to tweak something, him shove Havertz up top. The man not known for scoring goals just because him tall, and he want to prove a point. Say, oh, we can save an next player or whatever, whatever, whatever. And it backfires always. I said it when me see say Havertz a start a game, Musi, I'm like, yeah, man, at least the fanboys, the Arteta fanboys, where they that cry for Havertz to start. True, just because him get a little one assist there when they shove him up top versus Man City for win the game. Me say when I go and get what's coming to you, and that's exactly what happened in that game. Havertz was just up there. Every shot we reach him foot him now, kick it with no conviction. Somebody was shy, him
Shy
play
ball. It's a
shy,
shy ball.
him lazy and him shy. And trust me, I was just there watching the game and laughing because everything that you predict is just, you know, unraveling in front of you and stuff. So yeah, we shit the bed. We have been shitting the bed for the last 6 weeks. And I don't know, I don't know if this man has plans for the Champions League. I highly doubt it. If we're going to see if we can go all out in the Champions League, but it's not looking good right now because I mean, you and Tottenham played the other day, and if Tottenham had found a goal, we'll be out of the top four. If Tottenham had found a winning goal and won the
Okay.
game, we'd be out of the top four. So right now, we're on thin, very, very, very thin line. We're
Right.
it's not looking good right now, and all the issues that we were having early in the season right now, they seem to be getting worse. So the
Right.
January window is going on. I don't see any activity at all. I just seen us being uh, um attached to some pure picnic and them something there. So make we see, make we see.
Shauna,
That's
I
all I
want
meant
to
to
see.
say.
I want to see. I want to add something, Shauna. I've been listening to you talk about the FA Cup game between your team Arsenal and Liverpool, and I must say, Shauna, I can definitely hear the pain in your voice. Do you want to hug? Do you want to hug?
No, 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 hey. That's the thing, Moosey.
What
We're
is
at
up?
home. We're at home. This is not
Yes.
a strong Liverpool team. We should have taken care of business, but they do not. That just shows me where this team is still at mentally. They are not there. They are not there. This is going to be another trophyless season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another
And
trophy.
as I say, unless some miracle happen in the Champions League, because Man
Gunners,
City right now,
Gunners fans, Gunners fans, Gunners fans. Shauna out has Shauna,
Yeah,
aka
man.
Arteta out, has
Arteta
spoken
out.
against Shauna out. Yeah, because you always say Arteta out. And the people always I say, yo, why do you like people on social media that don't follow that know me and don't know you? They're like, yo, Moosey really said that girl let's see us with that Arteta out. I said, listen, he
Mm-hmm.
makes valid points. And now that you guys are seeing it, how do you
Mm-hmm.
feel? But you know
Yeah.
what? I noticed with social media, if you're not popular, nobody wants to agree with the unpopular view, right? But guess what?
Amen.
But guess what, Shauna?
Guess
You've been
what?
thinking forever. And I just last night,
Forever.
last
Hey,
week, and the last
Moosey,
month, and the last
and a
year.
last month, and a last year, and a the year before me. I said this for 3 years now. So we need to get rid of that coach because I just don't see him as the one to take us over the line. Him
But
is gonna be like when Chelsea had what's his name? Lampard, and then they
Lampard,
got Tuchel, and then Tuchel took them over the line and won the Champions League. We need a
yes.
situation like that at Arsenal.
All right. I must say this though. For all the non-believers that doubted Shauna, I love when Arsenal lose because that's whenever Arsenal lose, me use Arsenal tears for watch me carry them, yeah? So I love when Arsenal lose. But to defend my co-host, I will be there no matter what to
No
remind you
matter
guys.
what.
We told you guys so. But we
Yeah,
know
man.
this recently though. Said enough of them. They might come
A
over, but
switch, right? All right. Wait till the
don't
end
have
of the
to
season.
win.
Mostly, if there's not some miracle that to deliver a trophy, whether the league or the Champions League, you go see summer, whole heap of them a switch over. But I will be here no matter what.
All
And them
right,
can
Shauna.
call me a fake for Arsenal fan. I will be here.
All right, Shauna, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this though. All right, so like I said, the Premier League schedule been all over the place, but we had a recent Premier League game. The average person would say it's a high-profile game because Newcastle was supposed to be challenging for the league title this season. Newcastle were in Champions League. Newcastle have oil money now, so
Mm-hmm.
Newcastle and Man City played last weekend. It was supposed to be what a blockbuster encounter, right? Where
Mm-hmm.
fireworks. So end-to-end stuff. It was a very good game. Both teams were going at it, and before kickoff, it was announced that KDB, who everybody saw that was fresh back from injury, but Pep never forced him back, rush him back, so him to have a recurrence of the injury. So Pep played it safe, and Man City were down 2-1, and KDB come at the hour,
Come
come
at
at the
the
man,
oh,
came off
come
the
at the
bench,
man.
came off the bench, and got an
Yeah.
assist and a goal. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are my noisy neighbors. They are rivals to me. I'm not riding their curtail, but I must say this, Shauna, Shauna, you know what
Yeah.
I'm going to say. It's
Yeah.
over for the league.
Yeah. Trust
It's
me.
over. Ain't
Trust
nobody
me. They
stopping there. Ain't
trust me.
nobody stopping City.
Trust me, Moosey, they do this all the time. People might not remember, but Man City always have like a month or so where they will lose game, they draw game. But you see that team knows how to pace themselves. You see,
Yes,
once they're not like injury ravaged, they
yes.
know how to pace themselves. So they'll just watch Liverpool and Arsenal and Tottenham and everybody else, kill up themselves and them like, here, well, watch this in March, February, March, watch this. And I saw
But
them just come room.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna tell you this, dude, Shauna. The problem with Man City, you just cannot give them an opportunity to be
Yeah.
within distance. Once they're within touching distance, they're gonna let you feel that pressure. And I
Yeah.
must say, I'm not a fan of Pep. I'm not a fan of Man City, but the truth is the truth. Them say if you want to hear the truth, come over 443 ball talk and you're gonna hear Musi talk the truth. Man City, they them boys, like them know how to get stuff cracking. And I'm gonna say this, like I said, we're gonna discuss the first half of the Premier League, and we're gonna grade the teams. Them, last August I made some pretty outrageous
Some
views, and them I laugh
outrageous
off of it.
claims.
And
Yeah.
I made my views because guess what? If we're being honest here, my team was finished strong last season, and any fan that loves the game and understand the game, when you play a season like that, for the new season, you're gonna have what? High expectations, right? The next thing would be what? To go all the way to bring the bigger title because of course I was grateful for the League Cup. It was Ten Hag's first season in the English League and him win a trophy and him finish third. And him go FA Cup finals. So him make two finals and finish third. That's a
Mm-hmm.
pretty decent season for a manager coming into a league for the first time, right? So I was
Yeah.
excited. I made whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to describe it as, make fun of it. I mean, I've seen the videos, them screen grab the video and them post it and say, yo, Moose is a madman. Okay, so guess what? Somebody have to be a madman because guess what? when Leicester they win the league, nobody predicted Leicester would win the league, right? And they won it. All right.
Exactly.
So, and I was confident in my team, but a lot of stuff is happening with my team. Do I feel the same way today on
Hell no.
1/18/2024? Absolutely not.
Hell.
I have a lot. I have sat back, I've watched, I've observed, I've allowed the media to have their say, but Moosey also want to have his say. I'm going to say this, Shauna. I'm not going to say Ten Hag out, but I have not been impressed by Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Ten Hag, him new name AKA excuses.
Yeah.
All him do, I make excuses, and I'm sick and sick and sick and tired of the excuses,
Mm.
right? Because guess what? Them say comparison of the thief is the thief of joy, but me not like thief, but me want a little joy. And
Yeah.
Tottenham have a lot of injuries, right?
Yeah,
But guess
man.
what?
And players gone.
Even when Tottenham squad depleted now, because them have players gone to African and them have players gone to Asian Cup.
Asian Cup. Yeah.
Even with a depleted Tottenham squad, you can see exactly what Tottenham is trying to do. We played Tottenham
Yeah.
this past weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
With a depleted team. Even though we don't have all our players back, but in my opinion, Man United had the stronger team. The game ended in a 2-2 draw, right? Of course, the game could have went either way. Scott McBominay got the chance in the final in an injury time
Yeah.
for winning.
Final seconds.
Of course, he fluffed his lines as per usual. I don't have expectation for somebody like that, but he got the chance, which him should have take. Would I got the 3 points? But sometimes, Shauna, I say it all the time, an ugly loss. I mean, an ugly win is better than a pretty loss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whichever way, over it go. Ugly win better than a pretty
Mm-hmm.
loss. You don't want to play champion football, and guess what?
Yeah.
You watch you have an L. Me rather win it
Yeah.
ugly. So sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind winning ugly, but throughout the season, as the season go along, the team has to be improving. I
Yeah.
barely see
And
any improvement from the team, right?
mm-hmm.
Ghana are trying best. That kid has been good this season, right? I give him in props. Then you have the other kid, Mano, come in and I do well. But every time the kid I do well, Ten Hag pull some stunt and pull him.
Yeah.
Like some of his decisions that he's made, I don't have an issue with it, right? Because when your hands are tied, you don't have any much help. But we have a lot of players that needs to go in the off season, and if things don't get better, I cannot see Ten Hag lasting the entire season. And
Nah.
like I said, I'm not saying Ten Hag out, but if him claim to say injuries was the reason why we weren't performing well, when majority of these players come back, what's going to be
Mm-hmm.
if the results
The
haven't changed, right?
excuses. Yeah.
So make we say, like me say, obviously, mathematically we can still win the league, but we're not going to win the league. We know that. So our best bet right now is to what?
Say that again. Say that again. You're not going the league. We
No,
just want to have it on record, you know.
we're not going to win the league, and neither are you. So, hey, look, me and you, I see them both. Cause you know,
I just wanted the mass to hear that, you know, because
Shauna,
in October, August, first
yes,
podcast, my
yes.
co-host was big and brawling with him. Manchester United, I go win the league, and I'm like, sure, Moosey, sure. But I love your confidence, though.
Shauna,
I wish my team had your confidence.
Shauna, stick up in. Did you believe that your team would win the league this season?
No,
Okay, all right.
I would. You know what, Moosey? I'm going to tell you what I said in that very first podcast.
Hey, we can always put up
Manchester,
with them.
yeah, man. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 2, Arsenal 3, and right now we're on pace for that. I mean, anything can happen, you know. We didn't know one may, you know, but
All right,
I mean,
it's only first half. We still have another 45 minutes to play in the league plus injury time. It's
mm-hmm,
going to be a lot of twists and turns.
yeah.
So let me ask you this: what do you think about Liverpool this season?
Liverpool this season, well, compared to last season, they have been better, I think, and I don't think they've even completed their team yet. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
they're still playing. I mean, they haven't been like the most, what's that word now? Like the
Dominant,
most dominant team or
consistent,
anything, but they have been pretty good at home. But
right?
at
Okay.
on the road, they've been lucky on the road too.
Very
They've been
lucky.
there. Yeah,
Very
man,
lucky.
they've been lucky on some of those fixtures on the road. But they play their brand of football, especially at Anfield. But I still think they are like a piece or a signing on too for like making like real noise. I mean, they're on top of the league right now, Moosey, but they have players like out and Man City I gas up the Jeep right now. So it's gonna be an interesting end to the season. The next couple months is gonna be interesting. But I mean, they have looked good. I don't think they have looked like the Liverpool of a couple years ago. But seeing that how they got pretty much a brand new midfield and they're on top of the league in January, I mean, it's working. It's working for them.
All right. So I'm gonna say this. Yes, they're top of the league, but it's them don't give me from what I've observed, and I watch majority of their games, they don't give me that championship vibe. They don't give me
Mm-mm.
champions vibe. But we can't change the fact. They're number
Mm-hmm.
one, right? They're currently number one
Yeah,
in the
and
league.
it's
And I
working.
must You
Yeah.
mentioned that they've been lucky, and I agree that they've been lucky. But guess what, Shauna? Champions need luck. Some of
Luck.
them teams
Yeah.
that you don't play your best, you're gonna find a way to get that point, or you're gonna find a way to get the last minute winner. And we've seen it so far this season. It's been so
Yes.
many games this season that Liverpool have gone behind. They're come from behind FC. Why? And they've been they've been coming from behind and
Yeah.
winning games. And
Mm-hmm.
have I been impressed with them? Not all the way.
Nah.
But guess what? At the end of the day, we in a results business, and they're getting the
Yeah.
job done. If you ask Klopp at the beginning of the summer if he would have happy being where he is right now, he probably
Of
would tell us
course.
absolutely yes. And if he's honest, he would also say that Liverpool has overachieved. I believe Liverpool has overachieved because guess what? Like you said, they have a brand new midfield, and I still don't. I still believe they're missing a proper mid. Still believe they're missing another
Proper
midfielder.
defensive midfield, right?
But guess what? Even though they're not a well-oiled machine as yet, they
Mm-hmm.
are getting the points. They are getting
Yeah.
the job
That's all
done.
that matters.
That's all that matters, right? So at the end of the day, they're number one. Did I foresee Liverpool being that high in the table at this stage of the season? Negative. Most Liverpool fans don't even they wouldn't have never dreamed of being where they are right now. But guess what?
Mm-hmm.
One can believe because if you're
Yeah.
there, it's if you're there and you can grind out some result, like you said, key thing you said earlier, and I reiterate that their home form has been excellent. It's only one team that has been there and gotten a point off them, and that's the great, Man United. All right, so yeah, we go there, go get that point, but no people couldn't do. So yeah, so not
Hello,
I
we
don't
get
like them. All right,
we get a point too.
you get that point too. Oh, you did
You
get
get a
that point.
point first.
You get that point
Yeah.
first. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not necessarily impressed with them. But I'm not really. It's. I don't think none of the teams that this season have been impressive. That's why it's a little bundle up
Yeah.
at the top of the league. That's why top
Mm-hmm.
four is hard to predict. I will say this though. I said earlier in the season that Tottenham and Aston Villa would be in the mix, and people laughed at me. But if you look at the table, mathematically, they're
They're
still in the mix.
they're in
But
the
do
mix.
I believe they can win the league?
Nah.
Maybe not. But guess what?
Nah.
They're not a mix. It's all
Yeah,
about.
man.
It's all about. You see, at this stage of the season, Shauna, I know we've had a lot of injuries, but do I think Aston Villa can win the league? Not necessarily. But guess what? If them can maintain that, go on that big home form with them have that 15-game win streak, and then them they drop. I think them they drop points against. Was it Burnley? Or that was it
Yeah. Our Sheffield. It was Sheffield. They dropped points
them
too.
drop points again. So yeah, it
Yeah.
was Sheffield them draw 1-1. But home form counts a lot, you know what I mean? As far as my team, I think top four are probably best bet for tracking the top four, but it's gonna be tough because the gap right now is probably like 8 or 9 points. But guess what? In a Premier League, one little blip in a form and that
Mm-hmm.
them the 8, 9 points they can't change nothing. But I believe the top four is gonna be twists and turns. I do think Man City, as much as we don't want to see them win it 4 years in a row, I do believe Man City gonna be eventual champions this season. Um, in second place, Shana, you might call me crazy, but in second place, I believe that Tottenham are going to finish second. I believe Tottenham are going to finish strong. I believe Tottenham are going to finish strong. I mean, I don't know why Tottenham go sign Timo Werner, I know. But I believe them are going to probably finish second.
Okay.
In third place, it's probably going to be Arsenal or Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal or Liverpool. But I feel like fourth and fifth, it's gonna be a battle for
Like
fourth and fifth.
like
Because
Aston
Aston
Villa
Villa have
and
knocked on the
yeah.
door. And I do believe my team gonna be back in the mix. Don't count on my team yet. One team I do believe is struggling this season, and trust me, me use for them tears and wash my car too. Newcastle, me love to see them lose.
Newcastle.
Them be too hype.
Yeah,
Them be
man,
too
them get too hype.
too hype. Too hype.
Yeah, man.
And
Every L is a celebration for me.
every L is a celebration for me, Shauna. Because from
Mm-hmm.
them take the picture and I change room after them beat me. I must put them up on a 8 game losing streak.
Yeah,
But
man.
guess what? It's true, them are not really the big club, them under the radar. And they're like the media darlings right now. The media protects
Yeah.
them. Speaking of which, we'll take a break from the Premier League for a second to talk about Jose Mourinho. He was
Mm-hmm.
sacked.
Yeah.
So, Jose Mourinho only like big projects. Do you foresee him coming back to the Premier League?
Um. Well, who needs a coach right now? Well,
Hey, we just
Manchester
don't want, hey,
United.
Shana, before you say anything, we just don't want to back on my club. Me no want to see back on my club. Me no want to back on my club.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna be in the Premier League. At least
Okay.
not right now. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
What do you
Shana.
think? What do you think? By the way,
For me,
Newcastle.
me feel like
Uh,
say the Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Me feel like
Yeah.
the Newcastle job. He might be eyeing the Newcastle job. If
Yeah.
those results don't improve, Shana, it no matter what inches them up, because but them up pick up inches just like everybody else. But guess what? These owners don't care about those injuries. You got
No
to find ways
results.
to get these results. Them don't care. Them
Mm-hmm.
for their mind, them give you enough money to buy, to spend, to make a big enough squad to manage if that is supposed to happen. So figure it
Who
out.
knows? I mean, I was a little surprised when he went to Roma, but I guess
Yes,
he was just really happy to be back coaching because he was off for a while. I think after
yes,
you
he was.
guys,
I
after the
agree.
Tottenham game, after the Tottenham
Yeah.
coaching bout. So I think he was just really happy to be like back in Italy and back to coaching. So who knows? Let's see, because I know that Eddie Howe under some fire right now. He's on the hot seat. So let's
Them
see.
just start put the fire
Hmm.
around him name. Um so Shauna, who do you think is gonna get relegated?
Well, definitely
What
Sheffield.
are halfway through?
Definitely Sheffield. That's for sure.
You think Sheffield gone?
I know Burnley going down too, but I think Luton, even though Luton is at 18th right now, they're gonna put up a fight, and Everton is expecting another deduction. So,
Hey,
well, and Brentford is gonna be in the mix, but they're also getting their star striker back. So,
yeah,
I
Ivan.
think Everton is gonna. I don't think Everton is gonna be able to climb out of this. Well, anything is possible because
Shauna,
yeah.
go ahead, maybe we can finish. Go ahead, maybe we can finish. Go ahead, finish up.
Yeah, but Everton with this incoming points deduction again, I don't know if it'll be enough to overcome this time. So I think the bottom three was gonna be Burnley, Sheffield, and Everton.
Wow, Shauna. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe Sheffield will get relegated because if this by eye test only, Sheffield is probably the worst team in the league. They are the worst
Yeah.
team. Um, I want to see Vincent Company go back because they were hyping him up from the championship last year,
Oh,
and him
yeah.
coming out of the Premier League and him look like fish out of water. But it's going to be a toss up between Everton and Nottingham Forest because they both
Mm-hmm.
are possibly going to be deducted points for
Oh yeah, I forgot about
breaching,
Nottingham.
breaching financial fair play, right? So
Mm-hmm.
like you said, but they pick remember you know originally you know, but they pick Everton to get relegated now, but and then
Yeah,
them
me too.
start play well, and then them
Mm-hmm.
bam, they get the 10 points deduction. And if they
I
get
mean, I mean, even if they get another 10 points, it's still possible for them to climb their way out. But
right,
man, that's gonna be
it's gonna be
degrading.
fast. Gonna be a
Yeah.
tough task. So for now, I would say Sheffield, Burnley, and Everton.
Same
Sheffield.
thing.
All right. So Shauna, if you
Yeah.
were to give out player of the coach at this juncture halfway through the season, who would you say is player the coach of the year so far?
Well, the guy that has a team in the top four that nobody expected to be in the top, not even close, maybe like top 15. So I have to big up Unai Emery right now for the job
See,
that he's doing.
You give United Emery coach of the year so far.
Yeah, man. So far, that's gonna change at the end of the season. Well, maybe not, but yeah, I have to big up Unai Emery because he has Aston Villa playing some ball there. I mean, they have been stronger at home, but they have still been getting points. They're not as strong on the road as they have been at home, but they still grind out results. So, you know, to see Aston Villa, a team that was like fighting relegation, I think last season, right before Unai come, I mean, they were like down, bottom in the mix in the bottom. So, to see them like being like 2 points, what? Let me check. They're 2 points off the top, in January. Because
Hmm.
mostly over the years, normally when you see like a mid-table team, make a push for top four, it usually fizzles out by November. If them
Right. And
start the season hot, it usually fizzles out. So, big up Unai and Aston Villa. I mean, you guys have been impressive. And so far, I would definitely say Unai has been coach of the season so far.
all right. So who would I say is coach of the season so far? Uh, I like Tottenham coach. I like Tottenham coach.
Mm-hmm.
I love how strong Willie is. I love how it, no matter what the circumstances, he still believe in philosophy, and you
Mm-hmm.
can tell say his players buy into his philosophy because it doesn't matter
Yeah.
who's out there, you still getting a certain level of intensity every
Yeah.
game. So I'd have to give it to Big Ants. Big Ants.
Yeah, man, that's fair. That
He-
would be my second pick.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's been despite the injuries. Tottenham, him still have Tottenham a fight. You see what I'm saying? And Tottenham have this mentality now where them don't know when them lose. Um, so I'll definitely say him. So between him and Emery, I'll definitely give them one of them would have been coach of the year
Our
so
boat.
far in
Co
both this
co
season. So
coach of the season.
yeah, co-coach of the season. I'll
Yeah.
let them straight for right so far. So
Yeah, so
Shana,
far.
who
Mm-hmm.
would you say is player of the season so far?
Player of the season. I would say probably Salah. I think Salah has been like,
Salah, you think Salah is player of the season so far?
yeah, so far, yeah. Like he's been scoring, he's been assisting. Yeah, and he's been like the driving force behind Liverpool right now. So, cause last season people did that say, oh, Mane did a hold him on and stuff. So
Yeah,
he
bullshit.
has, yeah, that was. I mean, sometimes when people talk, we'll see, just listen.
You just let them talk. They just let them
Yeah,
talk their
so
opinion.
so I would say I would go with Salah so far.
All right. Say, me not gonna agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Me I give my brother son from Tottenham. He's
Okay.
been having a quiet, impressive season.
Yeah.
He got the captain armband and he's been a real leader because guess what? He's been leading that offensive line for Tottenham so far. So I'd definitely give it to Son.
Yeah, man,
And
Son is definitely there.
he's away at the Asian Cup, but I would definitely give it to Son. So who would you say? So yes, the Salami says Son. So who would you say is the breakout player of the year? This breakout player, like player that's been in the Premier League for a minute, but this season he's having a big season.
Big season. Ah.
Like we say, a dark horse player, a player
A
that
dark. Yeah, man, I know what you mean,
under
man.
under the radar, but
You have to,
has having an
you have to,
exceptional season
you
and
have to
could be
jog my memory,
in the works for the
like the most surprisingly breakout player that you never expect. Hmm.
Yes, they have such a good season so far.
Hmm. Uh, you know what? You go first.
You want to go first? All right.
Yeah. I can't think about somebody. I can't think about
Got him.
anybody
Hey,
right
me
now, but
mention him
there
this
has
time.
been players.
Him
Yeah.
sit my side. Solanke from Bournemouth.
Solanke. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Solanke
Solanke
has.
from Bournemouth. You know, so them
Eh,
same link with Arsenal, right?
yeah, man, I know, man. I play for a big contract. Make him
Yeah, maybe a
move.
big contract. Yes, so Solanke. Solanke, I
Yeah,
would say
man. That's a
Solanke
good
is the
shout.
comeback player of the year so far this season.
Mm-hmm. That's a good shout.
Yeah.
That's a good
So,
shout.
what does Shauna say?
But you know who also I see you've been giving Tottenham props, but I have to shout out Bissouma as well. Like
Yes.
in that midfield, yeah,
Solid. Solid as a
yeah,
rock.
man,
Solid as a rock.
Bissouma. Him
Solid
can
as
be
a
like
rock.
a comeback player because last season I don't think he was getting much playtime last season, or maybe he was injured. I don't really
Injuries.
remember, but
He has injuries. Yeah.
he has been really rock solid in that midfield. So I could give a shout to Bissouma as well.
All right, Shauna. I know we've mentioned a lot this evening for the comeback for the 2024 first podcast for 2024, but we have not said anything about this particular team. And you know me always a bust the mid like a you already know
I know who.
since you know that, me gonna make you fire off of them and them and just finish them off. Go
I
ahead,
must
Sean.
the I must the blue team a London, yeah, talk.
Them same blue boy, you man. Them same one. What do you think?
Ah.
What do you think of their season so far?
I mean, it's been utter shit. I mean, giving all that money. Hey, no matter what, Chelsea fans, we will always bring up that money that you spent because there's no way you spend all that money and you look like how you look on a weekly basis. I'm sorry, Chelsea fans, but you guys are in the shitter right now. I mean, maybe you guys will climb out in a year or two, but it's not pretty. It's not pretty right now. And their season out of 10, I would say like a 3. Yeah, honestly. I mean, they have a nearly $250 million midfield that look lost more a while. I
Oh,
mean,
300 million. You have
yeah.
Lavia, you have Caicedo, and
Mm-hmm.
you have Enzo. Three
Yeah,
them
but
got
at least Lavia not really play so far. I think him get injured again. Him only play a couple minutes. So I'm not really be too tough on Lavia. But I mean, I like Enzo, but
I'm not
I
impressed
don't,
by Enzo at all. He
yeah. I
doesn't impress me at
mean,
all.
Chelsea should be way, given the money that they spend, they should be way better. And it all comes down to coaching as well,
Right.
chemistry. All of that is lacking right now, and I don't think their strategy that they, with the new ownership, the strategy that did it was not smart. I
Not
mean,
smart at
get
all.
rid of all of the seasoned, experienced players, and then just feeling all the kids. Come on, it was a
Not work.
recipe for disaster. But they have some talent in the squad, but well, Pochettino, he's not getting it. He's not cutting it right now.
All right.
Pochettino.
So I'm gonna say this. I always best Chelsea because they're there to be bashed. They're like I, I'm gonna give him a little bit of props because my team has been crap too. Because we are leading by 7 or 8 points at one point in time, and no, it basically is like a 1 point gap now, or yeah, 1 point gap now, right? But I must say this.
Basically, like just 1 point.
But Shauna, Chelsea can't Brock promise to them catch up, them make up the points gap, right? You know why? You spend 1 billion pound players. Hold on. Now I'll give them some credit though. The kid Cole Palmer, I want good looking baller.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good looking baller. I not take nothing from him. But there's two ballers from Chelsea that I've been impressed with this season. And like I said, are two experienced ballers. Them get rid of all of the experienced ballers for some young youth. When I take a time for gel, I like Sterling this season. Sterling is have a decent season for
Yeah.
Chelsea this season. Sterling's playing well for Chelsea, right? And the only centre back in the Premier League, Thiago Silva, he's having a decent season because Chelsea don't concede a lot of goals in the Shana. Them just can't
Mm-hmm.
score. And them have what them call him
Yeah.
action
And
Jackson play up top. Shit, shit,
yeah.
shit. We know Chelsea fans got him kind of Afghan. Him
Yeah.
fix right in over Afghan because I feel standard that. Him fit right in over them.
He
Him
fit
fit
right over
over
the
them.
true.
But never
Hey, I've
say.
never seen. Hey, he's one of the most unserious ballers I've ever seen.
But
Trust
so
me.
far, Chelsea, for the money where Chelsea spend, Chelsea look like a team without no money. Chelsea
Mm-mm.
look like Sheffield United. Them look like a team that can't afford to buy certain players because we already know say the market is inflated. But guess what? At the end of the day, you still buy these players. And we
Yeah,
in a results business. Nowadays, fans, them not have no time for no patient rebuild. Them see money spent, investment make, them want immediate results. Them wants them
amen.
to perform week in, week out. Them wants them team a challenge for trophies. Hold on. Them in the League Cup semi-final and them lose the first leg. If the second leg
Middlesbrough.
come up at Stamford Bridge, Shana,
Mm-hmm.
if,
Yeah.
if Borough knock them out,
Whew.
if Borough knock them out of the League Cup semi-final, no, them have to beat me.
Yeah,
Shana, cause
man.
when me done
The
with them,
Chelsea fans, and I forgot black me up on Twitter.
Shana, cause when me done with them, a history where I make out here. But Chelsea, I mean, Chelsea fans have accepted what their season is so far. They don't
Mm-hmm.
expect to make top four. Um, maybe them can try creeping in the top six. It's probably going to still be difficult because I
Like a
don't see
Europa.
the level of consistency needed. I don't think Chelsea can sustain that level of consistency that's needed for them to challenge for a European spot. So their best path into Europe is probably winning the League Cup or having a, or probably winning the FA Cup. But I don't see them winning the FA Cup because guess what, Shana? If them beat Middlesbrough, guess who them have a booking at the final?
Liverpool.
Mama get them
But
the two.
but you know, say League Cup not give you a gateway to European competition no more. I
Yeah,
think so.
not even the conference. Not even the conference. I think them
Yeah,
even get
I
to the
don't think
conference if they
so.
win.
I know at one point I
Okay,
think
well,
it gave you a gateway, but I don't think I would have to double check, but I'm
it
sure
feels like
the
word.
League Cup no longer.
If my memory serves me right, it all depends on if other teams that's already
Yeah.
qualified, and then they
Mm-hmm.
might give you
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a backdoor deal. Then they
Yeah.
get it sneak
Yeah,
deal.
backdoor. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But boy, even if them beat Middlesbrough, a straight in a Liverpool, them a go
Straight now
drop.
Liverpool let them go drop, and them okay. Bap
And
bap bap
honestly, I
bap
don't think that's gonna be
bap
a
bap
pretty
bap bap
game for
bap bap bap.
Chelsea at
So
all. Even
so
though I
far,
think they
first
did
first
draw
half
with
of the season has
Liverpool
been
when they played
interesting.
them at Stamford
It's been
Bridge. Yeah.
it's been an interesting first half of the season. I've been disappointed with my team. Um, I don't know what to expect on most game days, but guess what? At the end of the day, I still my team. I will support them week in, week out, and we're going all a joy. Before we go, I just want to remind you guys, Saturday at 4:30, tune in, Ravens versus the Texans. I need this win Ravens because are you giving the most of the joy this season? We were 13-3 this season, 13-4 this season, and I was impressed. And apart from we not really losing the game, what would I say? We deserve to lose. We could have went undefeated this season, but it means nothing come playoff time.
Yeah.
Ravens, I need a big performance this weekend, Ravens. May I beg you, please. Please, Shoshana can't leave me alone. In Jesus'
Yeah,
name.
man, some hey, and you wanna lose in a me gonna use your tears them and wash. Well, me not care, so me gonna use it and watch something else, you know?
Wash your clothes.
Yeah, trust me, but yeah, good
Yes.
luck to you again, Moosey. You know, me know you
Yo,
really hope that the Ravens can give you more joy because me not think Manchester United are give you nothing and Warriors either. By the way, rest in peace to the Warriors assistant coach
yeah,
who
drop.
sadly passed away. Apparently he
Yeah,
was at a team dinner as well, so
yes.
that was
Subscribe to
really
the
sad. So
party.
rest in peace.
May his
So
soul rest in
I'll just
peace.
hop off of the Warriors fans
Yeah,
for
just give you a
a
little
week.
bit, friend. We are going through right now.
Yeah,
We give you a
yeah,
moment of silence, you know? Give you a little
yeah.
breather. Give you a little breather. But I must say, Shauna giving me, wishing me good luck. Father God, you see,
Just cool.
this is unexpected.
But
But guess what?
By the way, Musi, before we bring it to a close, how do you rate your teams, Manchester United so far, like out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Um, You said Chelsea was at 3? Let
Yeah,
Chelsea. Somebody that say at 5.
a
Give me 7.
5. All right.
Give me
Well,
7.
my season so far for me is a 3 out of 10. I'm sorry. I'm not. Yeah, Arsenal has been a 3 out of 10
No, no.
so
I
far.
want to try on the same face, right? It really around 4, but that would have made me too close to Chelsea. So I have to give myself borderline. So 5. And it's
Yeah,
embarrassing to see that. I should be an 8 or 9 right now. And then
yeah,
a cruise control if I end it. If you say we are going to the second half of the season, go kill people.
yeah.
I can't even say that. They don't give me the confidence to say any of that. But
Nothing,
hey, what
nothing.
can I do?
That hey, trust me, Moosey. I'm in the same boat. They don't give me the confidence. Like I would say, all right, then Arsenal can go make a good run in the Champions League. There's no confidence. These players are whack.
Yeah,
They're so soft. I mean,
definitely.
I really want them to prove me wrong, Moosey, but they have not been proving me wrong for the
Sean,
last what 2 3 years. So
to be
let's
honest with
see.
you, Sean, I don't want them to prove you wrong. But when you come money and cry, Arteta out, ball,
Arteta out, yeah.
tears, all these things. I want you long
Oh
may
yeah,
it continue.
man.
I want Arsenal to suffer. Because
Hey,
when
Arteta
Arsenal
out, you
suffer, you give me that good energy. I can feed off that good energy you're giving me. And guess what? Your tears, me have it in my drum outside, you know. We just have to build up, build up, build up. It's all
Hey,
right. You see,
hey,
you're going to use your tears
yeah.
and wash with it.
Hey, Moose, I don't know if you realize this, no, but we've been drinking each other's tears for a while now.
I see. Hey,
I
look,
don't know if
that's
you
great.
realize.
All right. A disclaimer, right? I just want to make a disclaimer before we close out. People like, yo, oh, now I get an episode. Why go on for the episode? I watch 2 Monday night and now they're good. No, that's a negative. Stuff happens
Mm-mm.
sometimes. Life happens.
Yeah,
This is just a hobby for us, something that we love doing. So don't feel as though because our teams are under extreme
nah,
we're
never,
gonna stop. Never. That's never gonna be the reason
never.
why we're not on here. Stuff happens sometimes. Sometimes our schedules may clash. I wouldn't have the time to record, but whenever we do, trust and believe it, those podcasts will be posted on YouTube, on all podcast apps. Trust me.
Hmm.
Tune in, like, subscribe, share. I mean, like I said, we have some good things in store for you guys this year, and I'm looking forward to coming on here, recording Bona Vibe, and I'm begging. I am begging. Yes, I'm begging. I don't usually beg. May I beg for at least one Chelsea fan? Come on here, come
Yes, Chelsea
you
fans.
can't have me and Shana talk shit
Come
about in
bona
all the
vibes with them, man. We not go pressure you. Just
we
come
not gonna
bona
pressure you
vibes
too
with
bad.
them. Yeah.
Shana, we're not gonna pressure them enough. We're just gonna
We
stay
not
facts.
banter you too much.
We're gonna stay facts. We're just gonna stay facts. Sometimes the truth hurts, but guess what? Just
Yeah.
like how we have to live with the truth with my team, Shana have to live with the truth with your team. You have to come
Hmm.
and face your judgment over your Chelsea fans. So, rent boys, I wait for no one call themselves. Whenever they're ready, give me a holler. 443 ball talk. You know, over here, so we're doing a small talk.
No
Shana,
small talk.
Shana, big up
Yeah.
yourself.
Big
And
up yourself.
a blessing for record the first podcast for 2024. Lots more in store. Before I go, I just want to say I need Arsenal L's. More Arsenal L's for 2024. It means I have more tears so I can wash out my front porch, wash out my driveway, wash my clothes, wash my car. Long may Arsenal suffer. And up
You
Man
see?
United, run the
You
table.
see?
And
You
go
see? That's
Ravens.
why, you know what? Me not go cheer for Ravens this weekend. Not a backside.
We
Go
don't want to
Texans.
use a Jets fan. Go on, we are go. Anyway, 443 ball talk. We don't do no small talk. Yeah, you know the
No
thing
small
already.
talk. Big up on yourself. Happy New Year, everybody. We'll
Happy
see
New
you
Year,
again
everybody. And guess
very
what? Like I
soon.
said, like, subscribe, and share. Run up the
Cheers.
numbers. Up the numbers.
Mhm.